Hi you all, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be walking you all through my morning skincare routine, and also I'm going to highlight a few body products that I just cannot live without. So if you are interested in seeing all of that, stay tuned. All right, you all, so we are going to go ahead and get started. So the first thing that I do when I wake up, of course, is get my life together. But I'm actually gonna start off with some cleanser. So if you watched my last vlog, I actually talked about, well, I showed how I went to an esthetician, Olivia, so be sure to check her out. But one thing that she pointed out to me was that I have, a few discolorations, rough areas, but I really needed to incorporate a exfoliant back into my routine, and I had kind of chilled out with it. Like I said, my skin loves to be exfoliated as much as people kind of advise against it at times, but just for me going to her and her reiterating that, I knew I wasn't crazy, y'all. I knew I wasn't crazy. The first thing that I'm going to start out with is the Bliss. This is their Micro Magic. It's a skin renewing micro dermabrasion scrub. But I actually really like this Bliss scrub. You all know I've used a few of their products before, and yeah, seems to be a winner. So as you can see, I really use the same. But I'm just gonna take a little bit there. So I just wet my face. Know the whole 60-second skin thing. We all have been to that class. I can feel, you know how you can feel the acne below? The acne below, and yeah, I can feel them in these areas. So I'm not trying to do too much, but and just as I suspected, I will be putting my hair up because I can't live like this. And all right, so now that I have washed that off, I am going to follow up with my real cleanser. Now in the morning, for example, a lot of people will say that you should oil pull, and I do use a oil pulling cleanser, but I usually use that towards the nighttime after I've gotten home from work. I've had a full day, my skin's probably oily as hell already, so that's when I use my oil cleanser. But in the morning, I'm more so focused on just getting that initial cleanse, and the Tatcha Deep Cleanse is what I will follow up with. So as y'all can see, it's almost a jelly type texture. You can see there are little, what do they have in here? Japanese loofah fruit extracts in them. As you can see, this formula is pretty thick, and just do that. But so I have actually been using, I'm gonna wet my hands a little bit more. And I've actually been using this cleanser since February of this year. So I really have not changed too much of my skincare routine. Of course, I've had products that have ran out, but for the most part, I'm looking for products that do a certain thing. Yeah. I would consider my skin more on the combo oily side. It's pretty normal. I don't have too many breakouts. Most of the time my breakouts are due to things that I eat. Kind of touched a little bit on this after I went to Philly last year. My skin went completely out of whack after I got back. cystic acne, you all. Should hurt. Alrighty, so this is usually what my skin looks like after I'm done cleansing it. So again, we just use the Tatcha cleanser. So from here is when I like to go ahead and put on some toner. Of course, toner is going to help refine your pores a little bit while also picking up any excess dirt that was left over that your cleansers didn't get. Of course, double cleansing will minimize the amount of dirt your toner will have to go and get for you. I think toner is very essential. I know a lot of people say you don't need it, but for me, if there's still dirt on your face, it helps get the dirt that you can't get off your face. Kind of seems essential to me. You all be the judge. I'm just using a little cotton swab. And then this is the Verse Weekend Glow. This is the Daily Brightening Solution. It's a 4-acid complex. It has berry extract. So overall, let's see, it's gonna help with dullness in your skin, aging problems, and overall problematic skin. Just wearing masks in general, that has constantly, like, this is where my mask hits. So this has really been the problem area of my skin. I work a full-time job, and right now I've still been working in the office despite everyone having, you know, despite the stay-at-home order in COVID. I've still been in the office. I don't know. So next thing that, like I said, I like to do my toner. From there, I like to follow up with my serums. You all have seen this before. It's the Restore niacinamide and zinc. You all, I'm getting better at pronouncing these names. Are you all proud of me? The restorative niacinamide helps purify the skin, while the calming zinc helps soothe stress and blemish-prone skin, which I have been dealing with. So this has definitely been a lifesaver. But in regards to what I'm doing after I have these acne marks, and like I said, I've been having, you know, the maskne. But one thing I wanted to highlight it was this new faded. This is the brightening and clearing gel by Topicals. So they actually sent me a few samples a few months ago. I personally do not like switching up my skincare too frequently, only because you don't get to see the real results of that. So with that being said, I finally had time to use their samples, and I really enjoyed this faded cream. I really like this brand because they use pretty clean ingredients, and I don't mean that in a clean beauty way. I just mean in a sense that there's no bleaching in here. So this is what the bottle looks like a tin, like almost like toothpaste, like old toothpaste, like the old back in the day. So yeah. And then it comes with a little spike thing here, so you just turn it upside down, and that helps put a hole in here. And yeah, put a little like this here. And this product has kojic acid, tranexamic acid, melatonin, niacinamide, ooh, we love her, and then licorice root and azelaic acid. So while I'm putting this on, right here will be what all those things mean. So you all, this is pretty thick, like, and not too thick, but I will say it's like on the moisturizer end of life. And I don't mind that. That just means it's being in every spot, honey. I love the glow that it gives my skin. Like, I'm actually very obsessed with this product right now. So I had a really bad dark mark on my forehead a few weeks ago. Well, probably about a month or two ago, and I started using the samples that they sent me in order to lighten them up. And you all, like, there's no sign that there was a dark mark ever there. So I ran out of the samples, which is why I had to go and buy the actual product from their website. But I am super pleased with this. I don't know why I'm putting it back in here, but I have a thing with packaging, especially when it's cute packaging. I try to like let it sit inside the box. I will use it and put it back inside the box just because I like the feeling of like, ooh, it's new, it's cute. But it actually works too, which is super important. I mean, it could be the cutest packaging in the world, but if it doesn't work, it's no good, honey. So I definitely tested this out first, just so y'all can know. But I definitely would give this my stamp of approval. So yeah, we've covered our serums, all that good stuff. So lastly, sunscreen. Now you all, I have been using the Tula sunscreen. They recently dropped it probably about 2-3 months ago. It's probably longer than that. But regardless, I really liked the sunscreen, but I realized it had like this pearl reflectant in it. And for me, someone who has combo oily skin, yeah, that just makes me look more oily. So with that being said, I have since started using the Fenty Skin. This is their, what's the actual term for this one? The name of it. So as you all can see, the bottle does this, which I love. I love these type of bottles. So you can already see the amount of product. It's refillable, and that's one of the really cool things that you can, you know, just add in a refill, drop it in, and you're good to go. So this is the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor. It's an invisible moisturizer, broad spectrum SPF 30 sunscreen. So for me, I naturally use sunscreen all the time. Dark marks, of course, are a concern of mine, which means I'm using products that prevent dark marks. And with that, your skin gets very sensitive to sunlight. So if you are someone who is using, and I tell y'all this all the time, but if you're new here and it's your first time watching any skincare video of mine, if you are using any sort of vitamin C products, you need to be using sunscreen. You are actually going to be doing the exact opposite of what you want to happen. You're actually going to be making your dark marks even worse. So keep that in mind if that is you. So yeah, you just pop the top in and then you twist the bottom like so. Y'all have already seen this, but now you all, this thing is definitely fragrant. I have accepted that. Fortunately for me, fragrance doesn't have too much of an effect on my skin, so I am fortunate enough to be able to use this product. You all, my whole camera just cut off in the middle of me, but luckily that was the last step, so God is on our side today. But I basically wanted to say that if Fenty were to come out with a sunscreen or a product line that was non-scented, I would choose that any day over the scented product. For me, I just don't get the point of scent. You know, I'm the someone that does wear perfume. I, you know, lather my body in good things, and I smell great. So I don't need my skincare. I got that. Okay. But other than that, that is my morning skincare routine. I did want to show you all a few body products that I do like to use. The first thing is the Smooth and Shine. This is the Smooth and Refine. But this is a body polish. It's actually by European Wax Center, and it smells, I love clean scents. Like if it smells like linen laundry, it's for me. So I'm just gonna do a little size amount just to show you all the texture. But it has little like micro beads within it. So if you are looking to, like this is no water, you all, look at that. So yeah, if you are someone who likes to, or gets ingrown hairs a lot or something along those lines, I feel like this is perfect for it. And another thing I love about this product is that it does have hair, but basically this stuff helps slow the growth of your hair. So if you are someone who likes to shave your legs a lot, your underarms maybe, if you're someone who even just gets waxes within the bikini area, I really recommend this product because this will allow you to go a little bit longer between those waxes. And then, you know, your skin is smooth too and you're not having ingrown hair, so it's like an added bonus. Another thing that I use is Honey Pot. This is their normal foaming wash. I do like the sensitive skin as well. That was actually the first one I tried, so this is the second time I bought this. I just feel like it's a good refresher for down that area. Of course, you know you're not supposed to clean in that area, more so like the outer layer. Your why is it so hard for me to want to say that? Your vagina naturally cleanses itself. We know that it cleans itself. Okay, so this is just for the outside area. If you're on your cycle, I feel like that might be something you want to use without throwing your pH level out of whack. So yeah, and then lastly, my skin is so soft. Like, it's so soft. Sorry y'all, I had to wipe down these bottles because that's how much I actually use them. But the last thing I want to highlight that I use for my skincare in the morning is Butters by Tinny. This stuff, oh my gosh, this is her body butter. I have the scent in pina colada and in brown sugar. You all, I literally put it on immediately after I get out of the shower, and I just let it chill on my skin until I want to wipe it off. I just feel like it melts in your skin. By the time you do wipe yourself with like the towel to get the excess, I feel like there isn't much water left. I don't know. You all, I'm just obsessed with these. This is all I need. And you all, it's ridiculous. This is what this looks like right now. And I have literally been scraping the sides, so I need to order another one. And this is the pina colada. Like, you all, I'm not playing. I literally put this on my skin every day. I always get compliments like, your skin is so smooth. My body skin is so smooth, and a lot of that is thanks to exfoliating. I exfoliate my body. So this stuff here, I know we talk about using it for like to slow hair growth, but I actually use it on my butt. I use it on my thighs, like any area where you think gets a little bit too much texture than normal. I use it right here on my skin. What other places? I like to use it on like the back of my shoulders. Anywhere where you feel like you're sweating a lot, or again, you have a lot of texture, this is perfect to use. And when you add a body butter on top, it's just match made in heaven. So that's the secret to my smooth skin. That is it, you all. So I hope you enjoyed watching this video. Please give it a thumbs up. All the products that I mentioned are listed below. And yeah, I will see you all in the next one. Thank you so much for watching again. Subscribe.